Hello and welcome back to Brassic Classics. Today we are going to be working on the VW T25. What we're going to try and get done today is to secure the driver's seat properly. I had previously welded it, but that didn't really work because I knew nothing about welding. So this time I'm going to bolt it in and secure it underneath the wheel arch. But first, I think it needs a clean. Okay, so there you have it, one clean VW T25. I wouldn't quite say it's show ready, but it's cleaner than it was. Next up is going to be remove the driver's side front wheel to get a bit more access and see how these seats are going to fit. Yeah, walking around it doesn't look too bad for a quick, I don't need a bucket of water and a bit of shampoo. I didn't go mad. Yeah, not too bad. Anyway. Okay, so if you remember video 4 of the Fiat 500 series, you'll remember us welding a couple of little bits of box section together to see how thick steel and thin steel go together. Turns out I now need those two in order to use them for the seats. So we have to cut them off. Here we go. Okay, so here I am at the VW T25 with the seat that, as you saw earlier, has come unwelded. As I explained earlier, my mistake was trying to weld the seat frame to like the 2mm body. It just was never going to be sturdy enough.
No penetration.
No penetration on the weld. Bad. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some M10 bolts, drill through and put a plate under the wheel arch to bolt straight to, because that's obviously going to be more secure. Yeah, so the next video will be me doing that. Okay, so now we're ready to go. We've got our two pieces of box section there that we've just cut off the old sill from the Fiat 500. Got drill bits, got our drill, bit of lubricant to keep the drill bit from getting too hot, and some bolts and nuts, and then some wheels to just clean it all up. See how this goes. Right, so what the plan is, we're going to drill through the seat rail, through the wheel arch, and then put a bolt through here and attach it to this, which will be underneath the wheel arch as anchor. First things first, just want to lubricate all this up so everything doesn't get too hot. Wouldn't be very good, and the drill bit itself. Let's see how this goes. You see the heat, but we're through. There's certainly some heat there. Okay. So I've got some 8mm bolts by 70mm. With a washer just to spread the weight a bit. Looking good so far. Now what I need to do is to drill a similar hole in the middle of here, mount that underneath, and I can put the nut on and attach everything, and hopefully we'll be solid. Okay, so here's my piece of 2-inch box section. I'm going to have to pre-drill, do a pilot hole, because that's not going to drill straight through it. And the other thing I need is some EP8090 because this is going to get really hot. So a bit of this is very helpful. Give that a squeeze. That'll do a bit of that. Now we can drill our pilot hole. The rest of the oil's gone inside that, so it should be, I'll put a bit more on. That's quite a lot. A bit more than I wanted there. But anyway, it could be worse. Let's have a quick look at that. You can see what you end up, which was the sort of iron filings that have come off. Okay, so now you can see the bolt sticking to the floor. Now what I'm going to do is take the piece of box, get that in the right place, like that. And I'm going to put a washer on that. Followed by a nut. This one's not a locking nut, but the next one will be. Actually, let's use the pleasure of ratchet spanners. They do make life easier. Okay, so there you have it. That's the back of the seat secured. I did go for locking nuts in the end. I put them over the normal ones as well. And there's one you saw earlier. So yeah, the seat is now nice and secure. Next up, I'm going to give the van a clean on the inside and then give you a little tour. Okay, just a quick one. I've just been inflating and checking all the tyre pressures, and I thought I've never taken the spare tyre out. And on T25, it's under the front. It's held on by a rather large bolt. And then you release the catch, like a bonnet catch, and it drops down. It's 19mm, which I expect is probably the same as the wheel nuts, but no. Anyway, I've oiled that up, and then I've just gone to inflate it, and it's under 20 psi. So it probably would have got you home, but not if I'd had a flat tyre in Germany. So yeah, one to bear in mind, always worth checking it. Now I'm going to put this up to about 40. While the spare wheel's out, it's a good opportunity to have a look underneath the T25. Not what you normally see, unless you've got a flat tyre and need to change it, in which case you're probably not looking at this. Anyway, bit of interest. Also, I'm not sure if this is an original tyre or not. TG725 Rotex, anybody know? Anybody care? I'm not sure about either, personally. Okay, get this tyre back on. Now I've got to lift it up, clip it in, and I can put the bolt back. There you go. So just nip this bolt up, and that's it. Tyre back. Now we can have a look at the van. Now it's clean. Okay, so now the van's all clean. Everything's done. Yeah, there's one slight problem. This is one of the realities of classic cars. No, that's not happening, is it? Yeah, I might have killed the battery a little bit. That's what happens when you leave the radio on. If you like Jeff Buckley, and you, while you're cleaning it, decide you're going to listen to Jeff Buckley. You've got a Jeff Buckley album, you've got a CD player. I have some Jeff Buckley in my life. This may be the result. Yeah. Okay, next, jump the car. Brassic Classics. Okay, so reality of classic cars, you will need jump leads. Oh, and another car, because otherwise these are no good. Yeah, it just happened. And you can be pretty sure, because this is Brassic Classics, this now won't be long enough. And if it's not, I'll fast forward me moving the car. Is it out of gear? Oh, a rare Brassic Classic success. Minus, minus, plus, plus. Plus, plus, minus. Ooh, not quite. Right, so I sat down and I thought about this for 5 minutes. I thought, what's killed the battery? It's definitely the battery. I've even got a warning light, I've even got the battery lights not gone off. So I know, okay, definitely battery. Then it comes to me. When you inflate tyres with a tyre inflator, and you take it off the 12-volt cigarette lighter, have your engine running. Yeah, because if you go around and do 5 tyres, this will happen. Yeah. So I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, and I'm going to leave this car that's got electricity to charge up this car that hasn't. If you're new to the channel, this, my friends, is Brassic Classics. Like and subscribe. So this is my Volkswagen T25. It's now all clean. The engine is running, and there's a reason for that. Yeah, the Audi couldn't jump start the van. It turns out, as I said, tyre inflators take a lot of battery power, and this was well dead. So we push started it, but now I'm going to leave it running for a while because, you know, I'd like to let it charge a little bit. Anyway, having a look round. It's looking good. Oh, in the background there you can just about make out another stricken Volkswagen. This is the Lupo. It's a little bit dead. Okay, so time to have a look in the T25. Now it's all clean. It's looking good through the window. Just open the door. Yeah, all nice and clean. Original door cards. As you can see, they match well with the Audi seats. Not quite. It's all lovely and retro. Apart from maybe the Kenwood head unit, but I'm not perfect, I need music. And then we head into the back. Key for any VW enthusiast, lots of tools. Lots and lots and lots of tools. New carpet, that's a new one. That's a recent. We have got decent speakers because, yeah, I can't really, all my cars need music. And then we've got the platform, which fits double mattress really nicely. There's about a 3-foot extension here, which gives me a bit more storage for more breakdown essentials. So yeah, with all the tools I've got enough room to sit, I guess. And with a bed in it, it'll be alright. I have had a mattress in it, I've never actually slept in it. Next job's insulate the ceiling, take off the old covering on the wall and insulate that and redo it, and also on this wall. But yeah, it's all looking good. This is how we roll. This is Brassic Classics. So there you have it, my T25. Okay, there's one thing I do need to ask. This being Brassic Classics, I've never actually made it to a campsite yet. What do you do on a camper van holiday? Because mine always end up at the side of the road in steam and oil. So anyway, if you've got any ideas what you actually do on one of these holidays, let me know. Because, you know, one day I might actually successfully achieve it. Anyway, Thank you for watching. This is Brassic Classics. This is the VW T25, which never fails to fail. Even in this video it didn't start. Big thank you to Clive for push starting the van. Without you, well, this bit wouldn't have happened. It would have happened over there. Love this thing. Anyway, like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you soon in another video. Goodbye.